I would hope you out, Aether. Thank you, Clarion. I love you. I got some support. Blue hair survives. Froshi, yes. I will not allow a blue hair to die. That will be the ultimate failure. Okay. Can I still not get... God damn it. Ugh. Jeffrey's okay. Hello, Jeffrey. Lucia's definitely not. Okay, he's got a lot of health. I just want an idea of maths. No! Misclicked! I fucking misclicked! Ah!
Down.
How did she do that? That was an absolute misclick! Oh. Okay, well, first off... Oh! That was the most stupidest misclick I could have ever done. I gotta... Oh my god. Oh god. I'm tired. That's how I misclicked. Oh my god. Marcia! Okay. What are these guys' range? Okay. I don't even know what's happening in chat. I just see I'm not even having sex. What? Anyway, how are your characters still alive? God. Absolute God. Yeah. Just end him, please. Go fuck yourself. Gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one on this earth will stand the might of our king. Ugh. Virginity rocks, Aether. I'm sorry, Shiloh, but I wouldn't know. Thanks for the bolt axe, by the way, dickhead. Alright, staff, heal. I'm a little bit more at ease! Now I can heal up my units. You know, everybody's gonna be not in the danger zone anymore. That's a night killer. I want to avoid that. Huh? Oh, shit. Sorry. Also, it's because I'm here and I have the power of the gods now, as I've been here long enough. Yeah, Shiloh, why not? I'll give you the power of the gods. I watched Nafini die and said no more. And those words echoed throughout the heavens, except for when Rolf, Jill, Gotchery, Shinon, Har, and Ulki bit the dust. Yes, I could write a whole essay on how the pill is used for so many more things aside from birth control, but it's still primarily referred to as such, which really says something about how society views it mostly as a way for women to serve. Yeah. What favor? There's no this? Yeah. To be fair, in German it is literally called anti-baby pill. But it is widely known as medication for other stuff. Anti-baby pillin'? This can't be real. This can't be real. Anti-baby pillin'. I don't know, did you? Anti-baby pillin'. What? I love German. I love German. I'm literally crying in happiness right now. Oh, God. Oh, God, that's amazing. My German ancestors would have been proud of me. German is very direct, yeah. Isn't, like, hospital Krankenhaus? And then, ambulance is Krankenwagen?
My dad would smack you right now.
Why?
Because he's full-ass German, and if he were here, he'd smack you. Because you're totally pronouncing that wrong.
How do you do it? How do you say it then? See, Froshi says yes. I know a little bit. My German ancestors would be disappointed in me, but I know a little bit.
That's why I said my dad would smack you.
Mostly, like, swear or insults. As people do, you know. You wyvern asshole. Come here. Goodbye. So that's why female voices' father would be pissed. And so am I usually. You pronounce it correctly, but overly harsh. Stereotypical harsh. And also maybe because my fucking nose is out of commission and I only pronounce things one way. Ugh. Ashnard is so good defensively and offensively.
However, in my boyfriend's defense,
oh, are you defending me now?
German does, like, from someone who speaks English, like, from their point of view, German does seem like harsh, aggressive.
I'm being defended.
A harsh, aggressive language. So even though I was telling you, you were kind of like pronouncing it in a weird, like, wrong way, it is like usually pronounced, like, it does sound like a harsh, like aggressive language.
If Lucia died, I would have cried, France. I literally would have cried. I think she is an amazing unit, and I may or may not like her from a different standpoint. As a unit, I feel like she would be an amazing support character for my own personal Fire Emblem character if I made one. Noose! Noose 8th. That's a fair point. Arabic or Swiss sounds harsh to us, because it's even more guttural. Yeah. I know. I know that. I know a ton of Arabic people, so. It also has a lot to do with the portrayal of Hollywood and stuff. We still the villains. Yeah, usually the mad scientist ends up to be a German. It's kind of fucked up. Joffrey, I approve. Poke! Poke! Poke again! Poke again! Oh, never mind. He's dead. Self-insertion in Fire Emblem? I just never let that happen. I mean, it would be cool. If I want to, I could pronounce butterfly really harsh, and it would sound more aggressive than Schmetterling. See, I can do Schmetterling, alright. Oh my god. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. That. Oh god. Pronounce that and then we talk. Fischstäbchen? Fischstäbchen? That's my first guess. I'm also 6, so. Aether, Robin, and Corrin are almost self-inserts. Yeah, I mean, like, fully. Like, you're able to name your character and shit. Like, I don't really consider those full self-inserts because they're still their own characters. If you get my drift. Almost 100%. You filled with the A. I forget what A accent 2 dots is. I will admit that. Alright, let's get here on Mano here to chant you away. I think the tricky things for me to another language to pronounce is R, very much like an American, and literally no other language aside from English. You can break yourself of that, you know. Fair enough. Funnily enough, it's almost pronounced like an English A. So like A instead of A. So Fischstäbchen? Fischstäbchen? It's pronounced, types it out, right? Right? It's pronounced like that? Correct. Hey man, I'm learning. My ancestors would still be upset with me though. Pretty okay with accented letters in German. Purge. That's a siege book, isn't it? Yeah, Siege Light. I'm not gonna make it up the whole thing, am I? God damn it. No, I don't want to risk it with those boulders there. But I will start the long march up here. Oh yeah, I need to know what the fuck this is. Oh. It doesn't have any more ammo. Cool. Oh my god, we just turned into German. AE versus AH, I think. Is, by the way, the German word for fish sticks. Interesting. The German word for squirrel is fun to say. Eichhorn. Eichhornchen. Eichhornchen. I can't, my throat will not handle German right now. I try, but I'm probably just embarrassing myself. La 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 la. You don't do the hard K sound on the CH other than the Bavarian dialect. Nobody wants to be Bavarian. Otherwise, you're close friends. And you did very well, Aether. Hey! I'm not embarrassing myself. Look at that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, so one of the boulder fuckers left. That's great. So let's have Mist heal up the Ikey Poo. Ikey Poo! And we are going to head up. Up, 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 and away. Oski. Kieran. Is it Kieran? Yeah, or Kieran. Yeah. One letter. And Rayson can just do anything. Just chant away. Twitch crashed. What did I miss? Twitch crashing. We're talking about German stuff still. Just had a fantastic idea! There we go. That's my fantastic idea. I feel like, it feels like I'm a snake when I try to say it. Like hissing from the back of my mouth. Snake? Snake! Oh, dude. Metal Gear Solid is one of those games where I've always watched but never seen. Would you guys watch me play Metal Gear Solid, actually? I feel like that'd be really fun to do. Hey guys, welcome back to my Metal Gear Solid playthrough. Princess Snake! I know the memes, but I've only played Snake in Smash Bros. That's pretty much me. That's pretty much me. It's kind of a strategy game. I mean, like stealth, right? That's a solid no from me. I like that this box taunt can kill people. That's a Laguzax, hello. Goodbye. I don't know, maybe I'll play MGS one day. I don't know. That's right, leave your boulder. So I can go and kill your friend. What's a fun word to say? So is there any other German word you want to know, or we can conclude this lesson? How do you say penguin? Sesselfuser. Sesselfuser. Again, my voice, but I think that's the gist, right? Penguin. Sesselfuser literally translates armchair farter as a light insult. Okay. Interesting. Because in Spanish it's pingüino. I'm pretty sure. Armchair farter, I'm dead. How are you an armchair farter? That's a good insult. But what? I don't get it. Like, armchair farter? It's like something that like a 12-year-old would come up to me in English and say. That's Shiloh. The word you're searching for is Shiloh, but it's not distinctively German. Oh god. The word for dumb idiot who won't shut up about you getting an OLED Switch. Better version of buttface. Is this a lot of them? It looked like there were more of them from down there. Oh god, hello. Now we've got you! Eat rock! Eat rock, pretty clever. Eek! Above us, look out! Hello, bird. Tibarn! Need a hand? Tibarn, you came. Well met, Racing, and well met to the rest of you all, warriors of Crimea. How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Dane. Wipe out Dane. That's good news for us, but something happened. Why did you suddenly decide to... But if something happened, why did you suddenly decide to come help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dane to that end. The more powerful we are, the better, yes? So that's the story, isn't it? It's true that Racing requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason that I'm here. Huh? What is it? In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom. What the fuck? Okay. Turn Beutel zu Haus Vergesser. Oh god. Turn Beutel zu Haus Vergesser. How do people teach that? Like, teach and learn this? It's probably a lot to get used to. Politent Taucher. A deep dive into a toilet? These are very creative, like, things. Verstwasser drinker. Someone who drinks the water from a sausage can. What is the single hardest word in German, Froshi? Please. King Caninus, it's an honor to see you again. First, let me offer my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alencia. Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Galia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength. You learn the constituent words that make up the long words. Ah, okay. During the short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of the war. To be honest, I'm quite impressed. I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me, and it was only with the support of many that I was able to return home. Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Benyon and Dane as well. As to that, about Nazir. King Galia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Would you gather over there? I know there are compilations on YouTube with insanely wrong words, but let me say these words don't really exist. However, they're grammatically still correct because that's how words and creating new words over here works. Interesting. Like, I cannot pronounce hippopotamostrosequipedaliophobia. Hippopotamostrosequipedaliophobia. That's my best guess. Anti-disestablishment... What? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Must be rough that it is as well. That is rough. Those are part Latin, aren't they? Yeah. It means the fear of king words. But it's like saying you have arachnophobia. Arachnophobia is easy, though. It's just that there's not that many letters, I guess. This group contains the people who were at the heart of the last battle, correct? Yes, it is. What about those two children? Surely they weren't involved. Children? This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it for my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear, so I asked her to join us. Understood. Go on. It all begins when we meet a Princess Alencia and escorted her into the force of Galia. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I did that good, then. Nice. Tells the story, and that is everything I know. Father, is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it? Mist, do you want to leave? No, I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. Mist. That's the whole of it, eh? So, this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Dane. There's something else at play the entire time. What could King Ashnard's ultimate goal possibly be? He has risked everything, even surrendering his own country. "20 years ago, even before he became the king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Helena." What manner of being is this Dark God? What would happen if it was freed from its prison? I feared the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At the time, all the world save Teleus was drowned beneath the seas. That is a true story? I thought it was nothing more than a fable. We have living proof. Goldoa's king Degensi. He and 2 other heroes fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark One. King Goldoa was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive. The Black Dragon King is a living fossil, and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Lehern's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent. Never begin a war? It's possible. Perhaps there's more than one way for a Dark God to gain its freedom. Ho-ho! Aren't you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says. Yet the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it? Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnard's intentions. Really? King Goldoa said that a conflict which engulfs the entire conflict would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion, no matter where it was or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Dane thinks this as well. I could hear from now. Where is the tinder of the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one. Yet he had to find a way to test his theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Bagnon was too big, too powerful. Dane would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known more for its scholarship than its military strength. Dane probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves, and they were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Ramon was also friendly toward Laguz. I imagine that this also influenced Dane's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Galia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Galia, and eventually Bagnon as well. Dane's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the lost medallion. So do you believe King Dane's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that. Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds. Even if that is true, we can't stop now. The war has gone too far for that. We have to smash Dane and its menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it. Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense. If only we had the medallion with us. What is it, Raisin? Is there a way to avoid all of this? We, that is, the descendants of Lehrin, we have a gift. Through the power of the slumber Galder, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to... I'm so sorry! It's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place! Mist, I told you it wasn't your fault, didn't I? But... You were never careless, Mist, I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, then you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault. So please don't punish yourself anymore, alright? Princess Alencia. She's right. And besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about. Thank you, Ranulf. What is the German word for mist? Nebel. So mist is crap and Nebel is mist. Interesting. Could also be translated fog. Interesting. Alright, it's time for you to hear what I have to say. Raisin! Yes. I'm sorry. Huh? For what? Leanne's been kidnapped. It may have been by Dane's hand. That can't be. Why would Leanne be taken? The Release Galder can only be sung by the girl Altina, right? But Ashnard doesn't know that. Oh no. What a mess! Nothing could ever be clear and simple, can it? Oh boy. Who the hell was that voice for Ranulf? I physically cringed. He's from Brooklyn, okay? Don't diss Ranulf. Okay.